the policymakers. So let's discuss that with Mo Patel. He's the lead security engineer at Checkpoint Software Technologies. Welcome to the programme. Can we start with Telegram, first of all, and the app itself? Who's running it in the absence of the CEO?
I'm sure he's got a whole team that's behind him that probably runs the day-to-day business. So in terms of the board of directors and the engineers, I'm sure he's got a leadership team there who's running this on a day-to-day basis.
What is different about the encryption system that Telegram uses?
Yeah, this is really interesting because we know there's other apps out there that do encryption. What makes Telegram unique is this feature they offer around secret chats and end-to-end encryption. And what this means is that no one can interfere or intercept and read these messages, which could be, malicious in some way or could have ill intent within the chats and groups that are out there on Telegram.
So how do you think then that his arrest is going to affect the sector?
Yeah, I think the whole world has got eyes on this and they're looking very closely, especially the big tech giants, to see what is the outcome on this, because there has been a lot of debate and here in the UK as well around end-to-end encryption and how that can be used for malicious activities and political groups and hacktivist groups to conduct different activities. So I think all eyes are on this case right now to see what the outcome is and going forward, what this kind of means for the tech giants.
I understand what you're saying about Telegram, but there has been this debate around WhatsApp and whether the authorities have full access to the end-to-end encryption that people are using. Do you sense that watching this, some of the more mainstream companies might decide that actually, if they're going to face prosecution, if they're going to face billions of dollars in fines here in Europe, it's maybe not worth it?
I think we've seen the debate previously with WhatsApp and other organizations, and Telegram's stance has been around this free speech notion, and they don't want to moderate this. And I think this is going to be further kind of fuel that debate around, do we need the end-to-end encryption? How can we better protect the people that are using this platform? And how can we actually see what's kind of going on behind the scenes?
Or do we leave a back door for the authorities to get in? But then that sort of defeats the object. And then you come to the scenario that there will be companies in China, in Russia, out of reach of the European authorities who are prepared to offer this sort of service, which people will then flood to.
And that's one of the reasons why Telegram has been used, because they do operate in sort of certain jurisdictions where they can't actually be targeted and be held accountable for some of this sort of activity that kind of goes on behind the scenes. But I think we'll have to see more about how this kind of plays out and how the involvement from the Telegram here can be used against other companies and how that fuels regulations and legislations within the industry.
Yeah, that's a really important part of the story, isn't it? Fascinating. Mo, thanks for coming on the programme.
Thank you for having me.
Around the world and across the UK, you're watching